You think you know me, child of the wild. A voice not loud, but vast, woven into the wind itself. It is not heard with the ears, but with the bones, with the marrow, with the part of you that has always listened to the night. But I am not just a moon in the sky. I am a mirror to your soul. I am the breath of winter. I am the pause before the storm of awakening. I do not come to lull you into softness. I come to call you home. I am the keeper of the threshold, the guardian of the space between worlds. Tonight I open a portal for you. Step through it with me. You may find some pieces of yourself that you hid away in a treasure chest long ago. But all who step forward, remember, this journey, the energy of this beautiful moon, is a remembering. It's a coming home to you. And so it is, as the trees weave and shift, as the air thickens, silver with unseen energy, the snow moon, her beautiful luminous glow expands, stretches the edges of the world itself. And so you're being called beautiful wild heart. The question is, will you follow? And so it is with a heart full of love that I offer my gratitude to your heart. Thank you. Thank you for your shares, your contributions, your beautiful, loving comments. I read every one, and I wish for you to know that you truly mean the world to me. If this is your first time here, welcome. I would love for you to join our community. I share almost daily on the homepage in the community section. And in a world that can feel so noisy, so disconnected, this is a sanctuary where we lift one another up, where we remind one another of our inner magic on the days when it can be so very easy to forget. And so I invite you to get comfortable. Take a deep breath into your body, and if you haven't done so already, gently close your eyes. Bring to mind the luminous snow moon in your mind. Visualize her lunar energy as you breathe in love, and as you exhale all that needs to be released. This is your time for you, your gift to yourself, to simply snuggle in and surrender. everything and anything that you've been holding. Give it all to this beautiful lunar light. As you receive this channeled message from Grandmother Moon, long before the world forgot how to listen, before time was measured in numbers and calendars, this moon was known by many names. To some it was called the hunger moon, a time when food was scarce and winter stretched her fingers deep into the bones of those who waited for spring. To others it was called the storm moon, for the winds howled and the earth was covered in ice and silence. The Dakota and the Lakota Sioux called it the bone moon, for when times were lean, people would boil bones for sustenance, for drawing strength from what remained. There are many different names for this beautiful February full moon. Eagle moon, bear moon, honouring the great ones who slept beneath the snow, dreaming the world into spring. But no matter the name, this moon has always carried the same truth. It is the moon of endurance, of waiting, of listening, of knowing that just beneath the surface, just beyond what can be seen, there is something stirring. It is the moon of the ones who have walked through darkness and did not turn away. It is the moon of the wild ones, the ones who do not fear the night, for they know the night is where the soul is revealed. And so it is that now, under her beautiful glow, that you are standing at a threshold, not of the past, not of the future. You are standing at the spaces in between. I am not just light in the sky. I am the last deep inhale before spring's return. I am the hush before transformation. I am the moment when the earth holds her breath, listening. I do not rush. I do not force. I wait. For those who are willing to sit in the quiet, to surrender to the stillness, my gift to you, if you are open to receive it, is something rare. Clarity, resilience, the sharpening of instinct, the ability to see through all illusion, the courage to listen to the whispers of the unseen world. Under my moon, old stories will rise to the surface. Shadows stretch long. But this lunar phase is not a moon of fear. It is in fact a moon of revelation. A moon that reminds you that the unknown is not empty, it is full. Full of possibilities. Think of it as a womb of creation. Potential seeds of possibilities, and each one is unique for you. As you rest here in this spaciousness, you will find the messages for your heart. You will receive the messages that you're waiting to receive. And so come rest with me. Receive the wisdom carried on the wind, the wisdom carried in the snow, the wisdom carried in the silence. Come back to the parts of yourself that you thought were lost. The parts that are waiting to be found. And so we call upon the ancient ones, the keepers of the path, the guides that walk between worlds. They are here, waiting for you to step forward, waiting for you to step into the full magnificence of all that you are. You stand at the edge of the forest. Silver light is spilling across the frost-laced ground. The path ahead is not clear. It does not even exist until you take a step forward. You take a deeper breath into your body, and as you do so, you feel the cool air expanding your lungs. You follow your breath into the body as you breathe in a little deeper. As you extend your breath a little longer. You realize that you're standing at the edge of something vast. And now as you exhale, you step through. The air changes. The ordinary world falls away. You are inside the forest now. Emerald trees rise high around you. Their branches are woven with shadow and moonlight, laden heavy with snow. And somewhere above, unseen and yet present, something watches. The snowy owl speaks, seeing beyond the veil. A sharp gust of wind stirring in the branches. The soft rustle of wings, feathers shifting against the air. A distant owl call, low and knowing. A breath of wind, a flicker of shadow against the moon. You stop and listen. I see you. My voice does not come from my throat. It comes from the air itself. It comes from the bones of the trees, from the silence that has been watching you since you arrived. You are seeking answers, and yet you have been looking with your eyes closed. I am the keeper of the unseen, the one who watches from above, the one who sees through shadow and mist. Nothing, no thing is hidden from me. I have been circling you for some time, waiting for you to look up, and now you have. The hush of the forest deepens. The wind stills. You've been carrying a question, though perhaps you've not even spoken it out loud. And yet there is something that is seeking to be revealed. Is there something in your life that you've refused to see? Is there something in your life that longs for your attention? Rest here in the silence, knowing that all will be revealed. And so it is that you move deeper into the forest. The Arctic fox speaks to you of the dance of change. There's a shift in energy. The drumbeat lightens. It's almost playful, almost unpredictable. There's a soft crunch of movement. It stops, and then it starts again. There's a faint and distant chuckle. Was that the wind? Or was it something else? And so it is that you move a little deeper and deeper into the emerald forest. There's a flicker, a blur at the edge of your vision. You turn, and there's nothing. Another shift, this time closer. Ah, you found me. Or perhaps I let you. You walk too heavily. Your feet sink deep into the snow. Your breath is thick in the cold. You think that forwards is the only way through. You think that stillness is the only way to listen. I want you to watch me. And so it is that the sound of movement, quick and light, is weaving through the trees. Tell me, the voice says, where have you been clinging to the old ways? Where are you holding on too tightly to your plans, to expectations, to a story that you thought would unfold in a different direction? I wish for you to tell me, where have you forgotten to dance? I see it now. You think transformation is heavy and slow, an unraveling of what was before. But I wish for you to listen Change is not always a collapse. Sometimes it is a step to the side, a tilt of the head, a new way of seeing, a different perspective. And know that when you learn this, you will no longer fear the shifting wind. You will become one with them. Slow, an unraveling of what was before. But listen, change is not always a collapse. Sometimes it is a necessary step to the side, a tilt of the head. It is a new way of seeing. And so it is as you move deeper and deeper into the forest, allowing every sound and noise and movement around you just to take you deeper. You notice before you a magnificent, majestic white stag. This wonderful spirit guide shares with you. I do not move towards you, and I do not call you closer. The choice is and always has been yours. You have stood at the edge of this moment before, though you may not remember. A breath away, a step away. The path that calls you has never been behind you. It has never been beside you. The path has only ever been through the unknown, through the fear, through the places where certainty dissolves and instinct must take over. You do not have to be ready. You just need to take your first step. I know sometimes you wonder if you will be enough. What if you lose yourself? I wish for you to come closer and listen. You will never lose yourself. This is the unfolding, the coming home, finding yourself. This is where you get to connect to the magnificence of you, to know that you're not small, to know that you're not fragile, you are made of wild things. You are made of earth, of dirt and sky. You are made of fire, a fire that does not go out. Can you hear it now? The sound inside you, the humming in your bones, the voice that has never stopped whispering your name. That is the sound of remembering. This is your time. It is your time to step into the magnificence of all that you're destined to be. And so you take a step forward. And then another. You notice that the stag is not moving away. He does not disappear. Instead, he turns to you, slow and steady, unafraid, and begins to walk. He leads you to the edge of a frozen lake. The wind is still. The sky is wide. And in the surface of the ice, the snow moon is shining back at you, so perfect and endless. But when you look closer, you realize something. This is not just the moon. This is you. Beautiful you. Not as you have been. Not as you've been told to be. But as you have always been, beneath it all. And so as you look into the water, there's a gift for you. There's something stirring in the reflection. There's a message, a shape, a symbol, something that is seeking to be revealed only for you. And so it is that you take a breath. You become aware of your beating heart. And then you notice the stag has gone. The forest exhales. The wind moves. And you're no longer standing at the edge of the lake. You are here, back in your body. You're back in your breath. And yet something is different now. Something has changed. The path is no longer unknown. Because this is your path, and you have already taken your first step. Know that you're never lost. You are simply waiting to remember. And so go, wild heart. Walk forward, knowing that you've always and in all ways known the way. And so it is that we offer our gratitude to Grandmother Moon, the Snow Moon. So grateful for your lunar light, for your energy and teachings. Feeling so grateful for our spirit guides, the snowy owl, the Arctic fox, and the magnificent and majestic white stag. Knowing that we're always and in all ways connected through the whispers of the wild. And so it is.